Okay, so if you're running a growing business, you've probably hit this wall. You absolutely need top-tier cybersecurity leadership to keep your company safe and, let's be honest, to win those bigger clients. But you just don't have an enterprise-level budget to hire someone full-time. So what do you do? Well, today we're going to break down a much smarter way to solve this problem. Right, let's get into it. The core challenge here, the thing that almost every single growing business faces when they get serious about security, well, it really all comes down to money.
And this is the question, isn't it? Because when we start talking about bringing on a real security executive, a chief information security officer or CISO, we're talking about a massive financial commitment.
And get this number you see here, that's just the starting salary. That doesn't even touch the bonuses, the benefits, the equity, or the crazy expensive recruiter fees. The true cost can easily sail past $500,000. For most companies that are trying to grow, it's not going to happen. So to get around that insane cost, a lot of companies fall back on this idea. But here's the thing you have to understand. IT and security are completely different jobs. Your IT team, they're amazing at keeping the lights on, building things, and maintaining your systems. But security, that's a whole different mindset. It's about attack and defense. Relying on your IT team for expert security is kind of like asking your general contractor to design the electrical grid for a skyscraper. They're related fields, but you need a specialist. So, if dumping security on the IT team isn't the right move and hiring a full-time CISO is way off the table, what's the answer? Let's talk about the model that was basically built for this exact situation, an approach that works for the huge majority of businesses that need the expertise, but not the massive price tag. So, what is a part-time CISO? You might also hear them called a fractional or virtual CISO. But listen, this isn't a compromise. It's a really smart business model. You get the exact same executive-level thinking and strategic leadership, but you're only paying for the slice of their time and expertise that you actually need. And they do the whole shebang. We're talking complete ownership. They build your security program from scratch. They handle all that complicated compliance stuff like SOC 2 or ISO 27001. They hunt down and fix your biggest vulnerabilities, and they even train up your internal teams. Plus, and this is huge, they can talk to your board in plain English, not technical jargon. All right, let's put these two head-to-head, a direct, no-fluff comparison, because this is where you can really see why the part-time model is just a smarter choice for most companies out there. I mean, just look at this. The difference is night and day. On one side, you have a reasonable monthly cost. On the other, a $250,000 plus salary. You can have an expert actively working in your business in a week versus a painful hiring process that takes 3 to 6 months. And the experience? A part-time CISO who's seen it all across dozens of different companies brings a perspective that a single full-time hire just can't match. And this chart just nails it. Look, for a giant enterprise with thousands of employees and incredibly complex needs, sure, a full-time CISO makes sense. But for pretty much everyone else, we're talking about 85% of businesses, the part-time model isn't just a backup plan. It's actually the right choice. It delivers better value faster. Okay, so we've established the model is the right fit for most businesses. But what about the quality of the expertise? Because let's be real, not all of these services are created equal. This next part is about how you can get access to a level of security talent that's usually only available to Fortune 500 companies. This is a really big deal. We're not talking about just any company. The security team at Microsoft is basically the major leagues. It's one of the most respected and battle-tested security organizations on the planet. Atlant Security was literally founded by a lead from that team, with the whole idea of bringing that exact level of know-how to companies that could never normally afford it. And here's another huge win. Every single hour you pay for is laser-focused on actually improving your security. There's no time wasted on office politics, no sitting in pointless internal meetings, no administrative overhead. It's an incredibly efficient way to work, focused on one thing and one thing only, getting your results. And this isn't some vague, open-ended consulting gig. It is a concrete, structured plan. Let's just walk through exactly what it looks like from the moment you start. This 3-phase plan takes all the guesswork out of it. Step 1, they do a super deep assessment to figure out exactly where you're at. Step 2, they build you a custom 12-month, month-by-month roadmap. And then step 3 is all about execution, working with your team every single month to implement that plan and show you real, measurable progress. Okay, so that's the process. But let's talk about what really matters, results. What kind of actual impact can you expect to see?
and how quickly.
This is huge, and it's not a fuzzy promise. It's a specific goal. In the first 30 days, the focus is entirely on your highest risk problems, the wide open doors that are most likely to get you into trouble. By slamming those shut first, you get a massive, immediate drop in your overall risk.
And this brings it all full circle, right back to the money. When you look at the cost savings, it's a no-brainer. You're getting world-class expertise and strategic outcomes for anywhere from 60 to 85% less than what you'd pay for a single full-time hire. And this quote right here, this gets to the heart of what this is all about. This isn't just about checking a box to pass an audit. It's about having a security program so thorough and so robust that you have genuine peace of mind. You can actually sleep at night knowing your business is properly protected. So I guess we'll leave you with this final thought. In today's world, security isn't just about defense anymore. It's not just a cost. When you do it right, your security becomes a powerful business asset. It helps you close bigger deals, it helps you win those enterprise clients, and it gives you a stronger valuation. The only question is right now, which one is it for your business, an asset or a liability?